Last time on Dragon Ball Z, King Piccolo got all 7 Dragon Balls, killed Goku, Yamcha, Krillin, and Master Roshi, and wished for his youth back, and then killed the dragon. Holy shit! Now it seems nothing is in the way between Piccolo and complete global domination. King Piccolo, heads to the king's castle to claim rulership of the world, when suddenly he is confronted by the Crane School protege, Mercenary Tao. This is what we're going with. It's all up to Tao now. Tao is the new hero of the world. And they don't really know anything about the Dragon Ball, so I'm pretty sure that Goku, Krillin, Yamcha, and Master Roshi are just out of the story. They are just not a part of the story anymore. That's how different this is. We are now officially on Dragon Ball with no Goku route. Right now, our main hero is Mercenary Tao. I've had scenarios like this before where Mercenary Tao becomes the main hero, but it's still weird. And also, he's losing. But he also has, we're basically doing now kind of a the same kind of thing before. He's got Tien and Chaozu on the side, so it's really like the 3 of them trying to defeat Piccolo together. If this doesn't work, then it's going to be about Piccolo just going through the rest of the world. He'll have to fight some of the other fighters that exist around the world. Including like Nam, Yajirobe, maybe I'll even throw in Devilman of Fortune Teller Baba's fighters. I don't know if that would really be relevant. Well, Tao's getting his ass handed to him. Oh.
I was wrong.
Welp. So, but like I said, nothing's changing story-wise yet because we're already implying that the 3 Crane students are fighting together. So now we got Tien.
I'll show you what a true martial artist can do.
You're not very smart of a challenge.
I guess the only thing that changes there is that the letter on his chest becomes like black instead of purple. I don't remember what the reference of that outfit is. Alright, well. We're off to a good start. Yeah, we might be on... Our Z Warriors, quote-unquote, might now instead be just Tao, Tien, and Chaozu. That is what we're looking at right now. Because as far as they know, the other guys are dead and there's no way to revive them. They don't know about the Dragon Balls in the first place. And secondly, the Dragon Balls are gone. So, yeah. Because the dragon's dead. I mean, I guess the Dragon Balls would come back if they win, because Kame would bring him back. Maybe he'd be conflicted about that, but he's still going to be alive, Kame, because if King Piccolo does lose, we are going to go with the scenario where Piccolo Jr. still exists. But right now, Tien is losing. So we might just wind up with all these guys dead.
Well, it seems you're not in the mood to talk.
Oh boy. Things changed a lot. Like I said, we're already... It's very unlikely now I'm going to have a scenario where Goku returns. Not to mention Krillin and Yamcha. We started off this thing with Yamcha becoming the champion of the world, and so it's strange how much that has changed already. Oh boy. If Piccolo does win, then what it eventually is going to become is it's going to become, Piccolo will be the ruler of the world, and then eventually he's going to have to deal with Raditz when Raditz appears. Oh, man. I mean, if Tien loses here, it's going to be kind of a stretch for Chaozu to win. And Piccolo just goes on his slaughter of the world. Whoa! Nice tri-beam. You'll have to try a little harder than that, King Piccolo. Ooh, that was a good solar flare. Oh, come on, you could have used like ultimate Neo tri-beam right in his face. Or like a regular tri-beam. Now instead you're gonna get lasered. That was the perfect opportunity to use solar flare, and you could have done like a really big blast or something. Come on. I kind of was still I'm still rooting for the good guys for me. I mean, the bad guy scenario is fun and all, but like, oh, well, bye, Tien. Goodbye, Tien. It's all up to you, Chaozu. Before we start really digging at the bottom of the barrel. If all else fails, we're gonna get to like Android 8 and Aurelie fighting Piccolo. I mean, world conquest is a big thing. There's some tough people in the Dragon Ball world we haven't gone over yet. Well, look at these. I might have to fight Chi-Chi. Ooh, real spooky. All right, who we got next? Chaozu. All right, Chaozu. It's up. You're gonna be the big hero. I believe in you, Chaozu. When I was a kid, I was always upset that Chaozu didn't get to do more. I always thought it was such bullshit that his telekinesis never worked on the Saiyans. Like, come on! That's like his whole thing, is his telekinesis. Now we're just like, no, telekinesis doesn't work if your power level's too high. So, I always felt, man, they really screwed over Chaozu. They just like, yeah, your special abilities just don't work anymore. You know, the entire being of your character. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Yeah, this is kind of how I expected the fight to go. Oh, man. Chaozu, come on, buddy. I believe in you. Do some kicks. Yes, just like that. Real kick. Oh, you got it. You got it. You kind of get pummeled, kid. Well, it's a valiant attempt. This is just becoming King Piccolo's rampage here. I don't think there's anything Chaozu can do. Well, help.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
Got that right. Even the Crane School warriors were no match against the horrible King Piccolo, especially at his newfound power of being young again. King Piccolo kills them all and declares himself ruler of the world. There are few warriors who are able to possibly stand up against him. I'm trying to remember, wait, wasn't Chi-Chi around that vicinity at the time, or is that something they made up in this game? I think that's something they made up. I think it was Suno who was around this area at the time. So... oh, you know what? King Piccolo would just stay here and make more minions. That's how it would start out. These guys are going to have to fight, like, new tambourines. That's what would really happen. King Piccolo sends out his legion of minions against other prominent martial artists of the world. So what I'll do is I'll have a lot of these fighters like fight tambourines. If they win, they'll become part of like a resistance force against King Piccolo. If they lose, then they're dead. So I guess we're starting with you know, Nam and his home turf against Tambourine, which was a real off-screen battle where Nam dies and loses.
I'm going to pay you back.
Think you're up to it?
Yeah, they kind of reference it a little bit there, huh? King Piccolo is officially the ruler of the world now. He's taken over King's Castle. All the prominent martial artists have lost. The only, like, regular tournament goer who's still around is Nam, who is right here. But I'm trying to think, the other guys I was talking about might kind of lay low. I mean, Android 8's not really much of a fighter, so he might lay low until, like, King Piccolo just starts ravishing everything. Because right now, so we're starting with Nom because martial artists are being targeted. But then, like, everyone else who's a prominent fighter in the world, like... Okay, I think I know what direction I'm going to take this all.
Will you fight no matter what?
Will you fight no matter what? Still, I mean, with Tien Chaozu, I mean, like, we're either going to get the King Piccolo versus Raditz scenario, or we're going to have a really weird, like, hey, the Z Warriors are Nom and Yajirobe and Devilman type of thing. Which is going to be really weird. Well, that's it for Nom. Oh! Nom! Do it! Do it! Get him! Yes! Yes! This is why you're one of my favorites, Nom. No! Win! I want you to win! Go get him! Use Shuriken Kenetsu Punch!
Here I come.
Use your double cross chop! Ah! No! Nom's dead! Why is Nom dead?
Fulfill your expectations.
Eventually, all the major martial artists of the world are killed, and King Piccolo starts to send out his minions to go for a full world genocide against all the Earth inhabitants. Very few people in the world are able to even stand up against King Piccolo's minions. One such warrior is Android 8. A robot friend that Goku made during his Red Ribbon adventures, but we never saw him before because, quite honestly, he never actually fights in the whole series. I mean, he kind of threatens General White a little bit. He doesn't really fight. So, I mean, I like Android 8 and all, but I never really include him in my scenarios all that often because he tries to avoid fighting. We're in probably the only scenario now where he is forced to fight. Because, like, Suno and the other villagers' lives are at stake right now.
You a bad guy.
Don't be in such a rush to die.
Alright, let's see what you can do. I mean, Android 8's tough. He's an android. Is he going to be tough enough to beat Tambourine and then King Piccolo, though? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe Android 8 is our new hero. What do you guys think? I mean, I like Android 8. Android 8 becomes the hero? I'm cool with that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think we've got our new hero, guys. It's not Nom. It's Android 8. Android 8 is the new hero of Dragon Ball. He can do it. He's a tough android. It was just that he was always a kind of a pacifist. And, you know, with Goku and the others around, he never had a need to fight. But now we're in a situation where he has to. So, we're going to do this simultaneous to, like, other prominent fighters that are still around the Dragon Ball world. And just kind of do everything all together. So, yeah, so basically, there's a potential for a lot of characters to die and other characters to, you know, just be around. Let's go with a Rayleigh next. In a bizarre, far-off corner of the world, one of Piccolo's minions runs into a robot girl named Rayleigh. It's all about the robots, guys, and the smiling suns.
Hey, play with me!
What? Who are you?
We're getting all the alternative heroes here. All the main characters are gone already. I mean, maybe we'll get Vegeta later on, and, you know, and maybe Piccolo, like, who knows what their stations are going to be like. Oh, man, uh-oh. Are we going to lose a Rayleigh? I mean, here, I'm just kind of seeing, like, who is going to try to take on King Piccolo, right? It'll be kind of like when we had Goku, Yamcha, and Roshi together, and like when we had Tien, Chaozu, and Tao. Right now, our fighting force against King Piccolo includes Android 8. The other characters we're going to check for, I think it might be the only one left, is Yajirobe. Oh, there we go. Now Rayleigh's catching back up. I think that's her ultimate move.
The Gatchins are pretty strong too. Wait.
I was going to be sad if Rayleigh lost. Rayleigh should never, ever lose. Is that what he says? It's something like that. Now, this is our first time seeing Rayleigh because like Rayleigh never wound up meeting Goku when she was supposed to, because they just beat General Blue right away.
That was fun.
Hey, Rayleigh's alive. I think that just leaves Yajirobe. Let me check really quick. Yajirobe is because Nam's already dead. We could. Yeah. All right, Chi-Chi. Go for it. Where are we going to have Chi-Chi fight? It's just kind of an open field, right? I mean, I guess I could use the King's Castle and say it's like Ox King's Castle, and it's a totally different location. We should cut off this episode soon. I'll do it after the Chi-Chi fight and the Yajirobe fight.
I just want to test your power a little.
What? Who are you?
It's gonna be weird. I can't really continue to use Chi-Chi because I don't have like an adult Chi-Chi to use. So maybe this is kind of moot. You know what? I'm gonna axe this fight because I don't feel like looking at Chi-Chi. If that's okay with you. Why would they put her in an outfit like that? That's ridiculous. Alright. So the last significant fighter on Earth right now, I believe, is Yajirobe, who just kind of lives out in the forest right now. He's just a tough wilderness samurai. Alright. We got Android 8 and a Rayleigh, though.
Hey, I'm still digesting here. I'll show you the terror of the demon race.
You're not really demons. I mean... we're going to say that right now everyone's aware of King Piccolo's ruling the world, and they're just now kind of discovering that he's going around killing everybody. And this is how, like, people like Android 8 and Yajirobe are finding out about this. Ah, dang. Oh, yeah! Oh, get him, Yajirobe! Boom! These are our heroes. Android 8, Rayleigh, and Yajirobe. This is our final hope against King Piccolo. I always liked Yajirobe. Once again, another character I wish they would have done more with. I mean, everything Yajirobe's done has been a success. He beat Symbol. He cut off Vegeta's tail. He's a very successful character. He's never died. He just doesn't like getting involved. In fact, I mean, all the characters we have right now that are our last resort characters because they're all the ones that don't like to get involved. Yajirobe doesn't like to get involved. Android 8 doesn't like to get involved. Or Rayleigh is just kind of part of a different world. So, we're kind of in an unusual situation. Oh, jeez. Yajirobe might not survive this encounter after all. Which is weird, because he beats Symbol. Yajirobe should win this fight by canon, but... you know, it's looking like that's not the case. There are no men who can defeat King Piccolo and his minions, only robots. That is the situation we are in. I'm not going to get a Rayleigh involved unless we absolutely have to. I think this is, from what it's looking like, this is going to become Android 8 versus Piccolo. Yep! Yep!
I really need to stop doing this.
Next time on Dragon... Will Android 8 be able to stop the dreaded King Piccolo? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z!